Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania and gorgeous PNC Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Paul Skeens.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Zach McKinstry, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. The Pirates would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes.
Still a couple of months to go, Boog, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
1 out, bases empty. In the air. Right field. Sheffield sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. That's out number 2. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Colt Keith.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Kerry Carpenter in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Carpenter was recently in the All-Star game for the first time, a nice career achievement. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Sheffield hauls it in to end the inning. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here in Pittsburgh. And on the hill, the big righty, Jack Flaherty. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gary Sheffield. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Home run number 30 on the year, and they add a pair. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
At the plate, Brady House. Right through there for a strike.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
No question about this one. It's out of here. His first homer in the majors, and they're going to have to send somebody to get that ball for him.
Always such a special moment. You know this is one of the biggest thrills of his life. He's got to be floating around the bases right now.
Yeah, he'll remember every detail of that at-bat for years, as he should. It's a true once-in-a-lifetime event.
Now, Boog, there's so many times when a young player might wonder if he's ever even going to get to the big leagues and do something like this. Well, he doesn't have to wonder anymore. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Julia Kenny. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that knock bumps her hitting streak into double digits, Chris. She's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything she's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Hank Greenberg, the next Pirate to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ground ball left side. Keith over to second, back to first, and that is a double play. Johnny Bench, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. Bench with another scorching run of play lately. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Riley Green. Skeens back to work. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. House makes the grab, and there's one down. Here's Gleyber Torres. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Skeens was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Popped up. House settles under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That one ripped left field. That's back there. Onto the track, and she makes the catch. Bottom half of inning number 2 at the plate for Pittsburgh, Nikki Kelsey. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Jade Baker now at the plate.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get her, but she's got a real high ceiling.
Flaherty, a 6'4" righty, 225 pounds. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That's worth the price of admission. Homer number 25 of the year. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. She's so good at getting her arms extended, and that's exactly what she did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but she doesn't allow her wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr., 3rd in the NL in RBIs this year. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Perez makes the grab, one away. And now the Pirates leadoff man, Ryne Sandberg. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. And there's a base hit to left. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Now at the plate, Gary Sheffield on the ground to 3rd, and it goes just foul. Sheffield with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 7-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. Jack Flaherty will depart, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Alex Cobb.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now here is Brady House, McKinstry. slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Julia Kenny digs in now. She swings and fouls one off. Kenny went deep in her most recent game. And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Perez makes the play, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And there's one away.
Batting 8, center fielder Wenzel Perez.
So digging in, Wenzel Perez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. That one hit to right. Sheffield hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next, Jake Rogers. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Greenberg.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. Greenberg working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's some real power at the plate. Johnny Bench. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Nikki Kelsey, the next Pirate to hit. And a base hit right there. So a runner aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting number
Jade Baker, the next Pirate to hit. She's already homered in this game. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. She'll touch them all. Her 2nd home run of the game. It's 10-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for her in a big way. Get as many high fives as possible. Man, this player's a ball of energy right now and having the game of her life.
So 1 out, nobody on. Up next for the Pirates, Ken Griffey Jr. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 26th of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0.
was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Alex Cobb done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Brant Herter will take over here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Still only one out here in the inning. Rips that one center field. Perez grabs it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before. The ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Clayton Kershaw with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So first and second with 2 outs. Next is the Pirates DH, Julia Kenny, 1 for 2. Here's a swing and a drive, left field, and she knew it. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 14-0. So the streak stays alive, her 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. She's absolutely punishing mistakes right now she can't miss. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. She was all over that fastball.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. They go back-to-back, home run number 40 on the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many.
Bases in. Empty with 2 away. Johnny Bench, the next Pirate to hit. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Gets it to first. That one ends the onslaught and the inning. But it's a huge 8-run inning for them as they open up the lead. 3 innings complete. Pittsburgh leads this one 15-0. Caleb Ferguson into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Griffey hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in, Colt Keith. That one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Carpenter at the plate with 2 away. Swings
No
through that
ball.
one.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Tigers are shut down there. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Number 12.
Nice grab. Gathers and throws. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he just tried to force a play that wasn't there. Ends up a single and a throwing error. So now they have to deal with the runner in scoring position. You know, good communication.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they add on. It's 17-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off her bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. She's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and she's just so locked in with her swing, and she's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching her pull it off as well.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ken Griffey Jr. That's hard hit on the line. Snags it on the run. And there's 1 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He circles the bases. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. And they add a run. It's 18-0.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Now a chance for Caleb Ferguson. 0-1. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Ricky Henderson types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the wall. Man at first, Brady House, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered in this game. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
He's safe.
Julia Kenny getting ready to hit. She's already homered here in this one. Up the middle and a base hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Stop sign goes up at 3rd, and the bases are loaded. So they're all loaded up. And here's the catcher, Johnny Bench. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left side. Green has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Major League Baseball on. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk. On the mound now for the Pirates, Catfish Hunter.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Catfish Hunter.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And they get Torkelson for the out. And now the DH, Matt Vierling. Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and that'll do it. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Paul Sewald.
And this is his 40th appearance of the season, so he's starting to log a decent amount of work this year.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Now batting, number 43.
And now here is Jade Baker, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
She's homered 3 times so far, and now she gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives her anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. So a runner aboard, Ken Griffey Jr., the next Pirate to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Fired to second, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Caleb Ferguson, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard hit left side. They get the force. Inning over. Back here at PNC Park, new inning getting started. And the batter now, Wenzel Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Brady House.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Seawald back to work. Out to short. McKinstry throws to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Julia Kenny. Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Roll off line. She's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Greenberg. This guy one of the best contact men in. To second, and she's out. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Makes the catch up against the wall. Top of inning number 7. Now the number 2 hitter, Colt Keith. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Hit in the air left field. Kelsey on her way in. Nabs it. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Carrie
So up
Carpenter.
next, Kerry Carpenter. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. This one lifted in the air left field. Corrals it. 2 down.
Now batting, left
2 down. Base is
Riley
empty.
Green.
And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher, Johnny Bench.
And a bunt towards third. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Man at first, nobody out. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nikki Kelsey. Line drive to short and caught.
She put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
To third might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. And we're back. Here is Gleyber Torres. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Out to short, Baker. On to first.
He's out.
And that's 1 away. as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Torkelson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tommy Kahnle.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ken Griffey Jr. Ground ball, Torkelson. He'll do it himself.
That's an out.
One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ryne Sandberg, the next Pirate to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Though that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it.
Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Throw on to Torkelson, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Caleb Ferguson. Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brady House. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Headed down the line, and that's a foul ball. Ripped to short. Throw on to Torkelson. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. We go to the 9th, and now the center fielder, Wenzel Perez. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Matt Strom gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Bell just couldn't pull the trigger on the fast.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And she's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates slug their way to a win in this one.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long